what the reason was for putting a 30 amp where it clearly says down here it's only supposed to be a 10 amp and it looks like it's burnt. That makes no sense to me. Y'all guys may be able to look at that and say, hey, I know why they did that, but that doesn't make any sense to me. And it's clearly burnt back in there. Crazy. My story is the story of a man who starts off at the bottom and with a bit of hard work continues along the bottom and finally ends up at the bottom. Hey, this is Classic Cars and Comics. Thank y'all very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's roll.
Hey, it was yellow. Airbag light just come back on, and I lost my gauges again. So this is a really easy process. You can look at what these videos look like online and clearly see it's dirty back in there, but I just used a pry tool to get up under there and pop that off. There's a couple screws are down in there. You got to get those off, and then you start popping these, and there's some screws up here on top. 1, 2, 3, and like I said, there's a couple more, but I'm about to get in here and pull this dash off. I wish I would have had little bulbs in here to go ahead and replace some of this, but one thing at a time. So I got 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3, I say bolt, mean screw, 4, and then maybe that's it, just 4 right here. So I'll bring you back whenever I get to that. From everything I've watched, you should just be able to sort of tilt this forward a little bit and just sort of start wiggling. And then, yep, it popped right out. Yeah, there's the components I needed to get to. So I'm gonna be trying to clean, and it is clearly dusty. I need to clean in there, which that looks like that should be a good idea. That might be what's causing some of these old issues. And then I need to get in here. And it's got some no, maybe just some contact stuff on it. But I'm gonna get all this cleaned up, get some Q-tips. I've got some WD-40 stuff. I wish I had these bulbs with me. I'd just replace all this while I'm here, but this was not a hard thing to do here. Heck, I'm just missing the low washer bulb completely. So, all right, let's get to work. So, I mean, you can see how dirty this is down in here. And so I'm just gonna clean all this first and then get that out of the way so I know what I'm bringing up to the top, if you will. And then I'm gonna get back down in here with 2 hands so I don't drop this off my lap. And then I got a whole nother mess, but I'm just gonna get in here and just start really cleaning this out good. And I'll make sure it's all good and dry before I hook it back up. Well, that's 2 Q-tips on just the white, and I'm pretty happy with that. Need to clean some of this other stuff up too, but I'll move on over. That's a comparative. You know, this is that one, and it's still clearly dirty. And I haven't sprayed anything in that yet. But now I've sort of cleaned this and a little bit cleaner. There's some of the gunk cleaned out of the other one, if it'll focus here. Not as bad as that other one, but I still need to get in here and get all that cleaned up. I mean, you can see that's a pretty rough shape, if you will. So get in there and get to cleaning this, I guess. Now, I could be wrong, but I bet that is someone's change that is slidden up there. I tried blowing a little bit of this out and wiping some of it down, as you can tell, or maybe not. But I'm betting that is 3 pennies, maybe. Boy, this thing will rattle and roll now without having these things in here to wedge. All right, let's see what the date is on this one. 2011. $1970. Is that 4 or 1? I can't tell. 71. We'll go with that. Boy, this puts a whole new meaning to penny pincher, boys and girls. We're using this money to go towards funding this adventure. Oh, I don't want to lose it now. That'd be bad luck. All right, let's see what the date is on this. Oh, this is... Boy, that's what I'm talking about. 2009, I think is what that says. All right. Made me some money today. I think I got this seated back in there. So before I start buttoning everything up, I'm going to test it. All right, that looks like it's going to work. Let me see if I can start it and see if it'll boost up the RPM. Yep. Okay. All right, I'm gonna button everything back up now. Hope for the best. Okay, this is my maiden voyage after getting in there and cleaning everything. So we'll hope for the best, and we'll hope for no bust, no whammy. I'm not sure how many miles yet, but that's at least where we are right now. So far, no bust, but I drove it probably 30 miles the other day and didn't get it until I returned trip home. So we'll see. About to go over some big bumps for railroad tracks, so I would think if it's going to be something with a jarring or grounding issue, it would do it then, but I could be wrong. Might be able to hear the ticking, but since the lights are not working right in the dash, which I knew I needed to probably replace those, it's not flashing there, but the signals are working. I tested them earlier. That's a little bit promising. Hopefully that's fixed it. But let's still keep driving. Okay, so I think we've made it about 12 miles or so. Probably been on the road for probably about 20 minutes or so, if you will. And so far, so good. Stopped here at my local Chicken Express. Woo! They got good chicken and good sweet tea. And I ain't in drive. Well, still no bus yet. I'm not sure how many miles this is now, but I've turned it off one time, turned it back on because I got food, but other than that, still running good and no problem with the gauges. Okay, so I've driven around 50 minutes or so, and I'm not sure how many miles I put on there, but at least probably 30 or so. And anyways, it hasn't done it yet. I don't know if that's fixed the issue or not, but we're gonna hope for the best. Well, needs new windshield wipers. Hey, thank y'all very much for watching. I think this fixed my no bus issue and my gauge loss that I was suffering from. In the upcoming videos that I have, and I have multiple videos already uploaded and ready to roll out, but I've got a new rear tire carrier that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. Got that for a smoking deal. That's a little preview of it right there. And then I've also started to work on like refinishing, restoring the front bumper, which I believe is a Rampage Recovery or something like that bumper. So I'm going to get to work on getting that repainted, sort of textured, if you will, and show y'all that process for me as well. So a lot of cool stuff coming up. Hope y'all like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on this wonderful journey. Thank y'all very much and love you long time. Well, that's a little bit nasty.